Thank you very much for being with us. Tributes to Tina Turner, who has died at the age of 83. The White House has paid homage to the woman who they say will be missed by millions. Tina Turner, whose real name was Anna Mae Bullock, was born to a poor farming family in Tennessee in 1939. That was the start of a remarkable story. She rose to fame in the 1960s, survived an abusive marriage to Ike Turner. She famed, of course, a part of Ike and Tina Turner, who had many, many hits, then went on to become a symbol for strong and independent women all over the world throughout a solo career in which she enjoyed many, many hits. Her voice, her style, made her one of music's most distinctive personalities. Tina was 83 years old, and she's passed after a long illness. Let's get the first of many tributes that we'll be paying this evening to Tina Turner. We're bringing in to talk about her now, Valli, chanteuse and animatrice. That's basically a French singer and a radio TV personality here in France. Singer for the group Chagrin d'Amour. Valli, Tina Turner passing away at the age of 83. Tell us what Tina Turner meant to you.
Well, Tina Turner, I just cannot believe she died. She was such a powerhouse. I mean, when we first discovered her on TV in America, I'm an American, and there was the wigs, the short dresses, the legs. She sang, she shook. She was a hurricane. People can, compared her to a hurricane on stage. Mick Jagger was inspired by her moves. It's just hard to believe that this powerhouse of a woman who had a 50-year career is gone. It just doesn't seem possible. And my main memory of her was in 1971 with Proud Mary, which was a cover song of Creedence Clearwater Revival, which really put Ike and Tina Turner on the map.
She was one of these people who had an amazing energy, as you say, and it seemed to basically leave her ageless, because I can recall when I was a far younger man being absolutely gobsmacked by Tina Turner on TV. What a remarkable presence, what a remarkable performer.
Well, it's incredible, because when she started out, like a lot of black singers, she started out in a choir in church, and then when she was only in high school, she started singing with Ike Turner, who had a group that was called the Kings of Rhythm. And very quickly, it was evident that she was stealing the show, and Ike was quite jealous of the fact that she was the star attraction. It wasn't him playing his guitar, and it soon became the Ike and Tina Review. So the Rolling Stones had them, open for them in the 60s, and then 1969 for the American tour of the Rolling Stones. So yeah, she was larger than life. And in fact, Ike beat her, as I'm sure everyone remembers, and broke her jaw, and she finally escaped from him and reinvented herself at age 40 when she decided to come to Europe and had her big break avec her album Private Dancer, which included the song What Love Has to Do with It. And that really turned her into a sort of a crossover music star, and she gave up her American passport and became Swiss. And she had an incredible career, a second career in Europe.
That strength
and in the world.
That strength, Valli, that you're talking about. You mentioned that her marriage to Ike Turner, which was abusive, it's all on record, documented. She survived that and had the strength to get out and divorce him, and, as you say, reinvent herself. Do you think that in many ways she provided some kind of a benchmark, some kind of an inspiration for other women going through those kind of problems?
I'm sure she did. I mean, when you read, she wrote a autobiography named I, Tina. There was a film. She talks about the fact that, okay, she inspired people by her dance. She was working her butt off. She knew she had to work, and so she inspired women at the time in the 60s, the women's liberation, and yes, she inspired all women, young women of today, and even men, I would say, just to get out there and defend yourself and do what you have to do, basically.
What will be your abiding memory? Is it a song? Is it an image? What will be your abiding memory of Tina Turner?
I think it will really be Acid Queen that she played in Ken Russell's Tommy after the Who's rock opera. She was incredible in 1975. And as always, as I said at the beginning, Proud Mary in 1971, an amazing song. And if you've forgotten it, check it out as soon as you turn off the show.
Indeed, we'll be playing bits of Tina Turner, as many as we can find, as many as we can get hold of. We'll be playing them throughout this programme. Valli, thank you very much for joining us and giving us your thoughts on the sad passing of Tina Turner, 83 years of age, and a 50-year career, as you point out. What a remarkable artist and what a remarkable woman she was. We'll be paying tribute to Tina throughout this programme. And Valli, thank you very much for giving us our first assessment of the power, the presence and the legacy of Tina Turner.